Hello, it is Amy from Precision Pilates. I wanted to make you a video today to talk about some breath work. We've been doing a lot of focus on pelvic floor and breathing and how important your pelvic floor and your breath are connected. So I wanted to show you the 90-90 exercise that I've been talking about in the studio. It's a really good way to connect into your core and to find that pelvic floor. So what you're going to do is, well, first I'm going to lower my camera so you can see. You're going to lay down so that your feet are on your wall like this. And you're going to slide forward and wiggle in so that when you're in this position, your knees are directly over your hips. And I'm just going to wiggle in a little bit more here. And I'm going to lower the camera another inch so this way you can see what I'm doing through my core. Sorry about this. It's hard to be a one-woman show sometimes. Okay, so I'm laying here with my feet on the wall, as you can see, and my knees directly over my hips. So I'm going to take your hands and place them onto the side of your rib cage. And just let's think about that breath. You're going to breathe in through your nose and then breathe out through your mouth as if you were breathing out through a straw. Breathe in and you'll see my ribs are going to expand east to west. And then breathe out. And my ribs are closing. Now as I breathe in, I'm thinking back body breath. I'm trying to pull my breath into the back part of my ribs. And as I breathe out, my added layer here is I'm going to pull down through my feet. My feet are not actually going to move. And I'm going to exhale out through my mouth. And when you add that layer of the heels pulling down, you're going to feel that pelvic floor lift. Inhale. And exhale. Try that at home and let me know if you have any problems finding that pelvic floor to fire. Also, let me know if you start to feel one side of your pelvic floor kick in. Because there's things that we can work on to help you find both sides. Also, a lot of times when you feel one side of your pelvic floor fire, oftentimes there's a hip issue going on, and that's why it's not firing. Most people do not have a weak pelvic floor. They have a tight pelvic floor, which means that it never actually relaxes, and that is why you have things like leaking when you sneeze or cough, or leaking when you jump rope, or you do box jumps. It's about learning to get your pelvic floor to relax. No muscle is strong enough to be contracted all the time. It needs to relax to be able to have a good contraction. So hopefully this is helpful to most of you. Sorry about the camera aspects of it. Definitely harder to do when there's no one behind the camera except me. Like I said, I'm a one-woman show. I love being a one-woman show, and I love bringing all this great information to you. Have an amazing day.